Okay, this morning I'm replacing the rope, the starter rope on a rewind starter for a 9.5 horsepower Evinrude. It's a 1968. It's restored number 155 for Dave in Toledo, Ohio. So I got it all rebuilt and I'm replacing the rope. So this is what you're going to need. You're going to need a 6 foot length of rope. I use the Evinrude Johnson starter rope. It's 5/32, part number 772577, and I do sell it in my eBay store. I'm also going to use a new handle. It's a Sierra 18-4901. I sell it in my store. So we're going to need a large screwdriver to spin the rewind starter. Okay, we're going to need a wedge. I made me a wooden wedge to jam underneath this pinion gear when we get it the right rewind. You're going to need a little pick tool to push the rope through, and a magic marker. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to turn this counterclockwise 26 to 32 times until it gets tight. Then I'm going to wedge it in right here, wedge it under the pinion gear, and you're going to want the opening for the rope to end up right here where you can push the rope through. So if everybody's ready, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. That's pretty tight. Now I'm looking for there's the opening for the rope to go through. I want it right here where I can get my rope in. So I'm going to take my wedge. I'm going to go up underneath and wedge her in. Oh, I ain't holding. Try it on this side. You don't want to jam it too far and break the pinion gear, but far enough where it doesn't unwind on you. Now, I'm going to take my rope and I'm going to feed it through with this end so that the knot stays in place. Here I go. Okay, I got it through the hole. Now I'm going to feed it around the back of the rewind starter. All right, I got it out there on the back. Now I'm going to pull all the slack through. Okay, I'm going to come underneath the magneto cam lever and out through the opening in the front of the motor. All right, now one thing you got to be careful of is this knot. This knot here has to not get stuck when it comes around. So I'm going to pull the lever out. And the knot is getting stuck, so I'm going to take a pair of pliers and I'm going to spin it where the knot is not going to be in the way. Okay, so I tied the rope off here, and I got her. I mean, that baby rewinds. Now what you want to do is you want to let it go all the way down to the last spool. All right, take your magic marker, put a mark about an inch above the rope where it comes out here. So when you put your handle on, you'll have full length of the rope down there. Okay, so now I'm going to pull her out. I'll do my tie here. Stick my wedge in. And I got my mark. Got my mark right here. No, I got my mark right here. So I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna burn it, and I'm gonna put my handle on. That rope's hot. You got to tie a knot on it. Take your pliers, pull on this end, push the knot down. Shove it in the holder. Pack it in, pull out your wedge. And it's all the way down to the... And that's how you change the rope on a 9.5 rewind starter. See y'all next video. As I'm sitting here with my passion, these vintage outboard motors, I'm reminded of the old proverb that said, paying it forward. So that's kind of what my mission is. If you've ever been mentored by teachers or coaches or your father and taught skills, you get to a certain point where you want to pass those skills on to other people to keep their tradition going. So a big part of these videos is for me to pay it forward. If I can just help one person out there to restore their vintage motor that belonged to their grandfather, I call them legacy motors. If I can help just one person, and I've helped several, restore that motor, my mission is a success. So just always remember and never forget, here at T. Mike's Vintage Outboards, we're doing it one motor at a time.